Welcome to our channel. Stay tuned to our channel for sports and entertainment news all the time. Please subscribe the channel. Teri Moren's trio of former players on staff helps explain Indiana's success. While so many coaches talk about the importance of surrounding themselves with the right people, Indiana head coach Teri Moren has proven she's among the game's best at it. It's arguably what separates her among her peers. This past offseason, U was one of just two Big Ten programs that didn't lose a single player to the transfer portal. And Moren entered the season with three of her former players on staff. Sure, it helps to win as much as Indiana has recently, making the NCAA Tournament every year it's been held since 2019, and reaching the Sweet 16 three times and the Elite Eight once. But is it the chicken or the egg? Has Indiana's winning made players want to stick around, or have Moren's relationships with her players fostered the winning? There's no clear answer, but her current staff offers some guidance. Patberg, who was the point guard during that Elite Eight run in 2021, was named an assistant coach this offseason after 2 years working as a player/recruiting coordinator. Keyanna Warthen, who came off the bench for that 2021 team, returned to Bloomington this year to fill Patberg's old recruiting position. And of course, Mackenzie Holmes, arguably the best player in program history, who graduated last spring, returned as a graduate manager after knee surgery forced her to miss the 2024 WNBA season with the Seattle Storm. It's been cool because Coach has been at U for 10 years, and we feel like as players, we helped build what we have. Patberg told the Next after Indiana's 68-64 win over Northwestern on January 8. It's really important for us. And I know Warthen and Holmes will say the same thing to continue that legacy. It means even more because we were part of that. We challenge each other to do better every day, but we also have a good time together. It's really cool too, to look back when we played together, and we have those moments, we have those stories, and so that's always fun to reminisce on that. Order becoming Caitlin Clark and save 30%. Howard Megdal, founder and editor of The Next and the X, just announced his latest book. It captures both the historic nature of Caitlin Clark's rise along with the critical context over the previous century that helped make it possible. Interviews with Clark, Lisa Bluder, C. Vivian Stringer, Jan Jensen, Molly Kazmer, and so many others were vital to the process. If you enjoy his coverage of women's basketball every Wednesday at the X, you will love Becoming Caitlin Clark, the unknown origin story of a modern basketball superstar. Click the link below to pre-order and enter Megdal 30 at checkout. Holmes knew the start of her WNBA career would be delayed after she had to have knee surgery last spring. The Storm drafted her in the third round of the 2024 WNBA draft, but she'd need time to recover. She loved her time at Indiana and has contemplated going into coaching one day. When a grad assistant spot opened up under Moren, it was a no-brainer to come back. "I love being here so much," Holmes told The Next. "This place is home to me, so to be able to give back to the program in any capacity is always important to me." Watching Indiana play with Holmes on the far end of the bench is certainly different for fans used to seeing her dominating on the floor for 5 years. But it's given her added perspective on what goes into running a successful program. "I knew the preparation was in depth, but I guess I didn't really know quite the capacity that it went into. Whether it's practice, game planning, scouting, all of it. It's super in-depth," she said, "even recruiting. All of it is just very intricate." Like when she played though, Moren's still there to give her a boost. "She's always believed in me, even when I didn't believe in myself," Holmes said. "She's just continued to pour into me in so many different ways and make me a confident, not only basketball player, but person. I'm learning so much about the game that I almost feel like I'm going to be a better basketball player just from as much as I've learned over the past few months." Even Warthen, who didn't play nearly as much as Holmes, pointed to that connection with her former coach as being a big sell to return to Bloomington. After playing for 4 years under Moren, Warthen played at SMU for her grad year, before working as a grad assistant at Oklahoma State in 2022-23 and under former U assistant coach Glenn Box at Miami, as an assistant. Just the people she has on staff and the players she recruits in general. That builds up the family atmosphere that she's created, Warthen told The Next. The culture that's built around Indiana, it just makes you want to come back. Want even more women's sports in your inbox?